I would have gone. I would have gone. You could have gone. You should have gone. You would have gone. He could have done.
Lesson 18. Repeat. If I go to the concert, I'll call you. If I have time, I'll throw a party. If I send them flowers, I'll let you know. If I drink too much, I'll have a hangover. If I make plans to travel, I'll let you know. If I have shrimp for dinner, I'll call you. If I bake a cake, I'll take some to the office. If I go to a classy restaurant, I'll treat you to dinner.
Repeat. Go, went, gone. Send, sent, sent. Drink, drank, drunk. Bake, baked, baked. Invite, invited, invited. Wake, woke, woken. Call, called, called. Let, let. Make, made, made. Take, took, taken. Tell, told, told. Miss, missed, missed.
Repeat.
I would have. I'd have. I would have. I'd have. I would have. I'd have. You would have. You'd have. He would have. He'd have. She would have. She'd have. It would have. It'd have. We would have. We'd have. You would have. You'd have. They would have. They'd have.
Repeat. If I had gone to the concert, I'd have called you. If I had had time, I'd have dropped over. If I had sent them flowers, I'd have let you know. If I had invited them, I'd have told you. If I had made plans to travel, I'd have told you. If I had had shrimp for dinner, I'd have called you. If I had baked a cake, I'd have taken some to the office. If I had woken up late, I'd have missed my class.
Repeat.
When will you see the play?
I don't know when I'll see it.
When will you visit your parents?
I don't know when I'll visit them.
When will you go to the club?
I don't know when I'll go there.
When will you sign the contract?
I don't know when I'll sign it.
Repeat. I wonder where he's gone. I wonder why he's gone out of town. I wonder what he's planned to do. I wonder how long he's been away. I wonder how far he's gone. I wonder how much he spent. I wonder how many letters he's written. I wonder why he's been missing so many classes. I wonder what subjects he's been taking. I wonder where he's been spending his weekends. I wonder how he's been getting along. I wonder how he's been making out in English.
Repeat. When will he sign the contract? I wonder when he'll sign the contract. When will he feed the cat? I wonder when he'll feed the cat. Why is his dog on a leash? I wonder why his dog is on a leash. Why hasn't he called yet? I wonder why he hasn't called yet. Why hasn't the attorney seen the papers yet? I wonder why the attorney hasn't seen the papers yet. Why haven't they complained yet? I wonder why they haven't complained yet. Where do they live? I wonder where they live. Where did she go? I wonder where she went.
Repeat. He hasn't called yet. He hasn't told me about it yet. I haven't seen the papers yet. I haven't been to the hospital yet. The doctor hasn't told us yet. They haven't written to me yet. She hasn't gotten in touch with me yet.
Repeat.
John is watching TV instead of studying.
He shouldn't be watching TV. He should be studying.
Mary is eating candy instead of dieting.
She shouldn't be eating candy. She should be dieting.
They are talking instead of paying attention.
They shouldn't be talking. They should be paying attention.
He's speeding instead of driving slowly.
He shouldn't be speeding. He should be driving slowly.
Repeat. Breathing, breeding. Loathing, loading. Seething, seeding. Lather, ladder. Writhing, riding. Loads, loads. Repeat. Then, zen. Breathe, breeze. Clothed, closed. Clothing, closing. Bathe, bathe. Teething, teasing. Repeat. Bet, but. Bed, bud. Bled, blood. Fled, flood. Beg, bug. Bench, bunch. Repeat. Deck, duck. Check, chuck. Desk, dusk. Dell, dull. 10, ton. Pep, pop. Repeat. Flesh, flush. Jest, just. Rest, rust. Get, gut. Net, nut.
Comprehension. Listen. My brother always wakes up late. He doesn't have time to take a shower or have breakfast. He rushes out of the house and runs to the bus stop, but he usually takes a taxi because he's too late to go by bus. He spends a lot of money on taxis. He never has any money in the bank and is always late for work. He doesn't wake up on time because he always goes to bed very late. True or false?
My brother usually walks to work. My brother is in a hurry every morning. He's tired in the morning because he doesn't go to bed early. He wakes up late and spends too much money on taxis.
The answers are
My brother usually walks to work.
false.
My brother is in a hurry every morning.
True.
He's tired in the morning because he doesn't go to bed early.
True.
He wakes up late and spends too much money on taxis.
True. This is the end of lesson 18.
Done. He should have done. He would have done. She could have written. She should have written. She would have written. It could have kicked. It should have kicked. It would have kicked. We could have left. We should have left. We would have left. You could have called. You should have called. You would have called. They could have eaten. They should have eaten. They would have eaten.
Repeat. Who left the door open? It couldn't have been me. Who locked the key inside the car? It couldn't have been me. Who broke the window? It couldn't have been me. Who cleaned the kitchen? It couldn't have been her. Who kicked the cat? It couldn't have been her. Who scratched the table? It couldn't have been her. Who left the lights on? It couldn't have been him. Who left the TV on? It couldn't have been him. Who ate the whole cake? It couldn't have been him.
Repeat. You don't have to give her a present, but you should. You don't have to send her flowers, but you should. You don't have to apologize, but you should. You don't have to shake hands, but you should. You don't have to thank her, but you should. You didn't have to give her a present, but you should have. You didn't have to send her flowers, but you should have. You didn't have to apologize, but you should have. You didn't have to shake hands, but you should have. You didn't have to thank her, but you should have.
Repeat. Has, hams. Sees, seems. Ties, times. Jazz, jams.
Repeat. Logs, lags, wigs, figs, begs, bugs, bags, mugs.
Repeat. Branch, brunch. Match, much. Rash, rush. Crash, crush. Back, buck. Lack, luck. Bank, bunk. Drank, drunk. Slam, slum. Repeat. Swam, swum. Fan, fun. Ran, run. Cap, cup. Bath, bus. Bat, butt. Repeat. Vat, that. Van, than. Veil, veil. Never, nether. Loathed, loathed. Clove, clothe.
This is the end of Lesson 19.
Lesson 20. Repeat. They left it. They packed it. They stopped it. They discussed it. They cashed it. They washed it. They believed it. They called it. They filled it. They climbed it. They caused it. They closed it. They learned it. They mentioned it.
Repeat. She flunked the test. She should have studied the night before. Her dress is too tight. She should have bought a larger size. She hit her head. She should have worn a helmet. She got sunburned. She should have worn sunscreen. She arrived late. She should have taken a taxi. She missed her flight. She should have woken up earlier.
Repeat. Is he a doctor or a medical student?
He can't be a doctor.
He must be a medical student.
Is he an engineer or a mechanic?
He can't be an engineer.
He must be a mechanic.
Is he a fireman or a policeman?
He can't be a fireman.
He must be a policeman.
Is he a banker or a clerk?
He can't be a banker.
He must be a clerk.
Is he a passenger or a pilot?
He can't be a passenger.
He must be a pilot.
Is the camera cheap or expensive?
It can't be cheap.
It must be expensive.
Is the workout tough or a piece of cake?
It can't be tough.
It must be a piece of cake.
Is the weather nice or crummy?
It can't be nice.
It must be crummy.
Is the gas tank empty or full?
It can't be empty.
It must be full.
Is the knife sharp or dull?
It can't be sharp.
It must be dull.
Dialogue. Listen.
You look worried. What's the matter?
I've lost all my papers. My ID card, driver's license, and credit cards.
How did it happen?
You see, I keep everything in my wallet. It must have fallen out of my bag while I was shopping.
You really should be more careful. Where were you?
I was at the grocery store.
Then we should go back there immediately.
Yes, you're right. Could you drive me over there?
Sure. Don't worry, we'll probably find them in the lost and found department.
Repeat.
You look worried. What's the matter?
I've lost all my papers. My ID card, driver's license, and credit cards.
How did it happen?
You see, I keep everything in my wallet. It must have fallen out of my bag while I was shopping.
You really should be more careful. Where were you?
I was at the grocery store.
Then we should go back there immediately.
Yes, you're right. Could you drive me over there?
Sure. Don't worry, we'll probably find them in the lost and found department.
Repeat. Band, bland, brand. Bead, bleed, breed. Bed, bled, bread. Bite, blight, bright. Fame, flame, frame. Fed, fled, fred. Fee, flee, free. Fight, flight, fright. Gas, glass, grass. Go, glow, grow. Pay, play, pray. Peasant, pleasant, present. Repeat. Bad, bud. Badge, budge. Cab, cub. Tab, tub. Mad, mud. Hat, hut. Ankle, uncle. Repeat. Staff, stuff. Bag, bug. Rag, rug. Hang, hung. Rang, rung. Sang, sung.
Comprehension. Listen. Even if you don't plan on using credit cards, they're a nice thing to have on you in case of an emergency or a shopping spree. It's a lot safer than carrying around large amounts of cash because cards are easier to cancel if you lose them. However, you should always keep an eye on your credit card to avoid cloning. Credit card cloning has become a worldwide epidemic, and it can really spoil a vacation. Make sure that, if you use your credit card, you keep an eye on it at all times, or even pay the cashier yourself. The biggest problem is not the carbons or the receipts. It's the use of cloning machines by more and more shops and restaurants.
Repeat.
You should go on a diet.
I know I should.
You should drink lots of liquid.
I know I should.
You should eat lots of salad.
I know I should.
You shouldn't eat junk food.
I know I shouldn't.
You shouldn't eat greasy food.
I know I shouldn't.
You shouldn't eat candy.
I know I shouldn't.
You shouldn't have eaten so much bread.
I know I shouldn't have.
You shouldn't have drunk so much booze.
I know I shouldn't have.
You shouldn't have told so many lies.
I know I shouldn't have.
You should have told them the truth.
I know I should have.
You should have given them some money.
I know I should have.
You should have obeyed his orders.
I know I should have.
Repeat. They would have been able to go if they had called us. I wish they had called us. They should have called us. They'd have been able to pass if they'd studied. I wish they had studied. They should have studied. They'd have been able to finish if they'd hurried. I wish they had hurried. They should have hurried. They'd have been able to travel if they'd saved money. I wish they'd saved money. They should have saved money. They'd have been able to join us if they'd gotten up early. I wish they'd gotten up early. They should have gotten up early.
Repeat. If we hadn't listened to the news, we wouldn't have heard about the gas shortage. If If we hadn't watched TV, we wouldn't have heard the latest news. If we hadn't talked to her, we wouldn't have heard the gossip. If we hadn't seen the lawyer, we wouldn't have known about the trial. If we hadn't won the game, we wouldn't have partied all night long. If we hadn't waited for him, we wouldn't have been late. This is the end of Lesson 20.